Hello everybody, thanks for watching the video. So in this one I've decided to go over mobile traps research and tell you guys if it's worth it or not for a trap to actually do it. Go through and pick out what is useful and what's not and all that good stuff. Anyways, before I get into this, I'm going to go ahead and say recently traps have been needing to pretty much do all the research for pretty much everything. Some of it you can leave out, but most of it we kind of need it right now because we need every little bit of defense that we can actually get. So yeah, you're probably going to end up needing majority of this tree just for the little bit of defense that it adds and the debuffs that it adds and stuff like that. So let's get into this, look through it. Alright, so this first little bit is just trap increases and stuff like that for your marches so you can add them into your traps. This is actually a pretty old tree. If you guys haven't been paying that much attention for the past few weeks, and I'm just a little late on doing this review of it. Alright, this one I would definitely recommend a trap to have, at least if you guys are not going to do the whole tree, which I'm kind of leaning toward that you do the whole tree. But if you're not going to do it all, I at least recommend doing these. This is 500% defense, health, and attack for your traps, which will make your war bricks and stuff a whole lot stronger if you're running those traps. Alright, Legion attack with hero, that will help while you're defending, although attack isn't really what you need. If you're running tier 2s, you want as much defense as possible. Attack isn't really what you need because you should be killing the march. That shouldn't be an issue, but if it is, this Legion attack will help you, and that is 10,000% as long as they do not add debuff and debuff that. Alright, so trap building speed, that's not really all that helpful unless you guys are going to build tier 5, tier 6 traps. Other than that, it's not really all that expensive. Trap capacity, that'll make your walls hold a little bit more, 1 million, so that'd be kind of helpful, not really. This is really what you're after in this tree. This is probably going to be the most beneficial, especially if you guys have problems killing the march. This health debuff is right here is going to help. That is 7,500% health debuff. That's going to help you kill it really well. And that's going to help a lot more than any attack will. So if you guys have issues killing the march, this will this should solve your problem if you don't have it. This defense debuff over here, I mean, it'd help, but when defending, defense debuff isn't really what you're after, but you can't really get around it and do the rest of the tree, so you'd end up doing it anyways. So there's no point in telling you if it's useless or not. I wish they did give you that option to just go through research trees and pick out what you want and leave out most of this useless crap. Rally troop attack, don't really need that, but we can look at it anyways. 30,000 attack, not really a whole lot compared to what they have come out recently. Rally mobile trap attack versus Empire, 5,000, not a whole lot. When they started this mobile trap stuff, it didn't really have a whole lot of attack. 5,000. Mobile trap defense, what do they add to that? 5,000. It's too bad they didn't add that in so it would affect traps that stay at home. So a trap could actually use that to defend a little better. I wish they did it that way instead of making it a different stat that only helped traps that actually go out into the rallies or solos or whatever. That would have made it a lot better. Also, this is something else that will really help, especially for defending. The attack debuff, they add quite a bit of it, 5,000% attack debuff. That does not seem like much, but compared to other attack debuff things that you can do in research trees, this is a lot more than you can get anywhere else. So that will help some, even though they're in the millions of attack, any little bit you can take away from them will help. Alright, so troop defense with hero 7, you've got 3,000%, that'll help a tiny bit. Troop health, 3,000%, that'll help a tiny bit there. Trap capacity 4, you've got almost 2.5 million extra there, so that's 3.5 million almost more on your walls. Troop attack with hero 7, you've got 10,000 more. More trap mark size increases. Legion defense with a hero. Now this stat you guys definitely want to go for. This is not something you want to focus on completely trying to get more of, but it is something you want to try and get a little bit of. But now that they added in a defense debuff that actually takes some of this away, it's not going to help as much as it did, but you definitely want to have at least a little bit of it in there. This is not going to be your main priority though. Your main priority is still troop defense if you guys are running the tier 2 setup. Alright, that's 5,000%, not a whole lot, but it will help, especially with them debuffing now. You definitely want to get some of it. Legion health with a hero, you got 5,000% there. Mobile trap attack versus Empire, 5,000 there. Alright, I think the rest of this is only rally stuff, but we can look through a little bit of it, mainly the attack stuff, and see what they added from this. Well, not the Wonderhold stuff, that has nothing to do with traps at all. Alright, Legion rally attack, that will be hitting us, that kind of plays a role. 30,000% there. How much health did they add in this? 25,000. See, they added a reasonable amount of health on this one. But after this, when they add like 40 million health per tree, that's just an insane amount of health and doesn't really make a whole lot of sense how they're not surviving anything. Oh, let's see. Rally troop health, we've got 100,000. Not too bad compared to what they've released here lately. Rally trap health versus nope. And the rest of it's just wonder stuff, so I'm not even going to bother looking through that stuff. That has nothing to do with defending. I don't think there's anything else in here. So, yeah. Overall, this tree is not going to be the most beneficial thing ever for a trap to do, but there is key things in here that's going to help and play a big role, especially with them releasing so much stuff here lately. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it is going to help some, especially this little bit of defense here. This little bit of debuff that you got here, that's going to take a little bit of their health away, and if you guys do have a problem killing the march, that's going to help quite a bit. A lot more than you would think it actually does help. The attack debuff here, it's only 5,000%, and they've got millions, but it does help, and it's going to help a lot more than it looks like. Troop defense, 3,000%, that's going to help a lot more than it seems. And a little bit of health, that'll help some, but not a whole lot. But it would be nice to have that. And this Legion defense down here, 5,000%, especially with them debuffing some of it, you want to have at least a little bit so they can't completely put you in the negative on that stat. So it would be nice to have that, and along with a little bit other from some other tree or gym sets or something like that, and you'd be golden on that. Alright, that's about it trap wise that would help. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully this was helpful, or this was a little late. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been able to upload videos here lately, but I will get you some more updates out soon, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.